live because today we're seeing some interesting headlines. Hopefully, everybody is used to get into this normal day in the markets. I'm looking at my computer right now on the screen, and I decided to come and have some good time with you guys, sharing some information. Recession, no recession. We're seeing some countries in the world cutting rates 25 basis points, while the United States didn't do it days ago. So I want to go back and forth with you guys and answer questions, take a look at the comments, and let everybody come in. Vacations here in South Carolina are ending very soon. Going back to Texas really soon too. So it's been a while. It's been a good time for break, but there's just so much going on in this space, guys, and I couldn't be more excited. But so how you all doing? Shiba Inu holders watching, welcome. Bitcoin holders, what a crazy day we live in. 63,000 right now BTC, but trillion sold, as you can watch on X and on cable television. There's a lot of people that are going back and forth telling you what is going on. One of the reasons is because of the jobs report that we had, which was much lower than expectations. And I wanna discuss that with you. So how's everybody doing? Go ahead and tell me in the comments, comments, and I'll go ahead and open up a poll very soon. But man, really crazy, what we're seeing so far for sure. A lot of people are in a way panicking, and I have some headlines right here. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm gonna go back here and take a look at some stuff. Crazy. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Take a look at what the latest is coming up right here. But I mean, in a way, still bullish regardless of where we are, how we're feeling. I mean, a lot of our altcoins are so bleeding right now. It's meme coins right now are getting demolished the last 24 hours or so. Shiba Inu, dogecoin, pepe, wave, bonk, bread. A lot of people were waiting for that cut. Remember that we were watching there. We were 3 hours into the FOMC meeting, but nothing. Some people, and I have some of them saved right here. I'm gonna show you soon. Now we're expecting probably a over 25 basis point cut on the federal funds rate. That could be pretty good, What's going on, Spiral? Happy to see you, Ally. Welcome. Gaius Julius in the house. What's going on, guys? Let's go ahead and dive in on some of the news that we're seeing here, because market is going down and there's some fear of recession. As always, that's something that I think it always happens. There's a lot of people immediately panicking and calling all of this, but this is what you're gonna see a lot in the headlines. Caspa and what's going on, Crypto Zero? Crazy stuff. The big reversal signal just flashing on Bitcoin. Breaking news on this one. But this is it. Over 2.9 trillion has been wiped out from major indices and stocks this morning due to growing fears of global recession. This is the worst day for stocks since March 16, 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic fears. So you look at the map on the stocks earlier today, it's all red. Everything's red right now. So if you wanted to know why exactly crypto is down, that's the reason that we're seeing the market come really down. Oh yes, Rick G, we need those rates cut. Some other different countries already did it. Ugly jobs report, unemployment way up, jobs gains down and below forecast, slowing wage growth. This is what everybody needs to stay focused on. So 114,000 jobs added in July, and I was watching that they were expecting 170,000. So a really bad one. That's the reason why of the drop in price of everything. I see everything. Unemployment rate hits 4.3%, highest rate since October 2021, and triggers recession indicator. Triggers recession indicator. I'm using this space as always, guys, for us to start getting all this data and put it in on the back of our minds. It made me buy more Gaius in the house. That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. Let's go. Matic, you're down over 10,000 on crypto total since February. Running. You don't want to know how much money I'm down to, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot of money that we've been down for years now. For years. It's like we wanted to know, hey, when it's the time for us to start seeing some green in this economy, but it's not gonna happen as of right now. Let's take a look at this. CNBC, the stock market is crashing. Worst day since 2022. CNN headlines, market sink, lower than expected jobs report. Now who's running POTUS account? Because there was a post today by POTUS, the President Biden, saying, since Kamala and I took office, our economy has created nearly millions of jobs. Unemployment has been at 50-year low, but according to the data, that's not what the numbers are showing. It's not what the numbers are showing, guys. Now, it's too quick for me to say that things are gonna go down fast. We're seeing the numbers right now, and it's not pointing in the right direction. One thing I know, when unemployment rate goes up, we need to make sure that the economy is more loosened instead of tight. That means that the Federal Reserve has a great, I would say, high demand to start cutting rates and let the economy, especially in hiring. How crazy things are becoming, right? Sup, fam? Welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Making a quick live for you all because there's all kinds of selling happening at the moment. We've been waiting, guys, for such a long time. Honestly, like I'm sure that you're seeing it. We've been waiting for forever for a mega pump. We've been dollar cost averaging for so long. I'm sure that you guys are tired. I'm already, looking at the comments. Kevin in the house, what's going on, man? Great content. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate it, of course. We're still here, down but still buying. Will Bitcoin hit 60,000? If let me tell you, I was watching cable news earlier today, and Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat, calling the Fed to cut now. That we cannot wait for another 6 weeks, because we have like 6 weeks to get to mid-September for the FOMC to come. And in the FOMC, he stated that they don't have the meeting scheduled yet. It's not gonna happen yet based on what we know right now. So by the upcoming Federal Reserve minutes, they're gonna tell us what they're gonna do. The only thing that can really pump the market right now in macro, guys, is gonna be those cuts. I'll tell you why. Let me find it for us. Because here right now, on X, it's all happening. Let me show you this one. This is too good not to share. This is too good not to share. We did it, Joe. Can't believe it, man. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, we're having fun. We're really telling you what it is, what's going on. Crazy times that we live in, that we cannot pump again because of the things that are going on in the economy. Things that we cannot control, guys. You and I, we cannot control it. Let's go ahead and get Fed cuts. Tell me what's going on with Matic. Don't hold Matic, but it's another good one, bro. It might not be in the price that you want. It's not to blame Matic. It's just macro. It's macro right now. What's the data you're looking about Binance economy posted? We're looking at different stuff here on X and official news on magazines and analysts and everything. Sharing right now as we go. But it's interesting, you know, what we're seeing, what's going on in the economy, especially with the jobs report changing the whole stock market situation because you know it's coming down really bad. Appreciate it, Kevin. Welcome, man. Bro, I like the way you stopped blogging outside lately. Absolutely, Myron. That's the way to do it, especially when you are not in the office, right? It is what it is. Now, guys, let me tell you, I think a lot of people for sure are looking at your portfolios and saying, why? Because you told us, right? I told you, I mentioned we should be green right after, you know, the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF launched. I mean, we already have it. Asset managers already can sell it to their clients, but then why are we not seeing it? Number one, now we have this jobs report that is really not gonna do us any good. And number two, international conflict. A lot of people are not paying this into consideration today. Pot of external forces that are affecting us, guys. We're still waiting to hear, or we're still waiting to see a response from Iran, Hamas, and all those places to Israel. And if it gets much worse, if it gets terrible, you know, to a point of a bigger war, that's going to affect the market as well. So crazy how our bull market has been affected by so many different conditions that we just cannot do anything about it. Only just keep buying the dip. That's basically what it is. Just keep buying the dip, right? You sold everything except XRP. Lost a lot of money. Is it smart, Oscar? To everybody telling me that, if you are cashing out, I lost. Well, not the brightest strategy in my opinion, because you're still waiting for that bull market to come, right? A lot of people were buying SHIB when it was up in the high 20s, 30s. They got stuck with the backs average at 27, 28, 29. Yep. And a lot of people bought at 40s. A lot of people bought in 2021, and they're still holding. It's a lot of people, because honestly, guys, we were looking at a much better place, I think, by now. But like I say, you know, there's fears. And one thing that the market hates is fear and uncertainty. That's just really not going well with the economy, with everything. I can tell you guys, that's for a fact. Now, let's continue looking at things because, oh boy, Fed cuts September. All right, check this out. Breaking. Fed futures price 80% chance of a 2-rate cut at September FOMC meeting following increased volatility in the stock market today. Oh boy. If we do get a mega crash based on what my timeline is now showing, it's crazy how my timeline just turned so bearish right now, and I'm like, okay, sometimes you cannot just relax and enjoy a nice bull market. It all comes at you, FY. Eric, what's going on, man? Nice that you're buying the dip. Let's go. How long are we gonna get into the bear season? Please comment on it. Summit. We're not in a bear market. We're not in a bear market. We're in a consolidation stage until Bitcoin can pass the $73,000. This is not a bear market, but it feels like it, since we're not moving, fam. We're not doing much. It's good to mention that what's going on right now, the fears of uncertainty, the fears of recession, fears of election time, there's wars and then conflicts, inflation right now, not cutting the rates 2 days ago, and jobs report. Just help me here visualize everything that is affecting the market, stocks, Bitcoin, the economy. and you wonder why we're not up, it just makes total sense, guys. Just makes total sense. It is unfair for me to tell you, hold on and wait another month. Do whatever you want, sell whatever you want, buy whatever you want. But I'm just telling you, to all my audience right here, you wanted a reason why, what's happening, that's the reason what's going on. I totally understand. I totally get it. Why am I suffering or taking my hairs right now, or just stressing, overstressing myself? Why am I doing so? If I can tell, if I can see everything in front of us, guys, it's obvious. It's obvious. Shiba Inu, in the macro level, nobody cares about Shiba. Nobody knows Shiba Inu. Barely they know Bitcoin. Barely they know Ethereum. They don't know about Cardano, Cronos, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Dogecoin. It's only us. It's only the degen crypto investors, guys. We need to have a much better outlook in the macro, so then Bitcoin can start actually doing what it's supposed to. But I'll tell you something. BTC dropped from 66,000 to 63,000 in a day, which is nothing. But when things change, don't be surprised to see Bitcoin go back to 70,000 in one day. Don't be surprised, guys. It's gonna do it really, really, really fast. I know. Let's go ahead and do a Bitcoin magazine. I'm always looking at all the different news, guys. And you know, I thought about making this live to have a chat with you. And if you have any questions, comments, I also learned from you too, guys. I also learned a lot from you guys, and I just wanted to get, you know, pick your brain as well. Thanks for replying me. Absolutely, David. Good morning, Giovanni. Welcome. Now take a look at breaking. Morgan Stanley tells wealth advisor they can pitch Bitcoin ETFs. It doesn't matter if it really gets too bad in the stocks and in the global macro scope. What's happening underneath, what's happening behind the scenes, it's all, that's laying out a beautiful foundation that when all the struggle, the thunderstorm, the winds, the tornadoes, the earthquakes cease, we're gonna have a beautiful foundation where we quickly are gonna be building on it, quickly, to the moon. Oh, how beautiful that came out. It's true. It's true. I think the job for us is not to panic while all the different tests come at us. Just not to panic. MicroStrategy and BlackRock Bitcoin ETF combined hold 569,000 Bitcoin worth $36 billion. Just saying, guys. Are they selling big and tons? I don't think so. I think they're holding really nice and steady. Crypto will go up in October. Remember my comment. Francisco in the house. Let's go ahead and pin that comment, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's go. Welcome. Guys, for sure, we are going to be pumping up really, really quickly. No questions asked. That is my expectations. I can be wrong. It is what it is. But yeah, absolutely. Stocks. So how's everybody doing, guys? Are you enjoying your beginning of August? Starting to get there. Honestly, fam, I was expecting, you know, we got the ETF approved. August may be a really good start of the year, and let's go ahead and start seeing a different pace for the economy, and boom. It all started really not having that cut. I think the Federal Reserve is just waiting on more good data. I've been watching that FOMC over the last 5 times, you know, in 2024. No cuts, no anything. We're like, come on, man. Where's the cut? It is what it is. We're still looking into it. Alert. Here. Hello, Oscar Content. As always, do you believe there might be a massive bull surprise burn for Shiba Inu? I hope, man. I made my comments in that previous video massive. Hopefully you watched it yesterday, right? It's gone, telling that we can no longer see the amount, on ship burn, but hopefully they do something about it because, man, I mean, we want to see more burn happening. We burned millions in July. Millions in July is nothing, man, for sure. Handful of people I know got destroyed the last bull run. They are not eager to buy it again. They're telling me to sell now. Mayhem Crypto. Wow. I have seen comments by some analysts as well that they're saying, hey, be careful. Now, we have a new CME Fed Watch tool, conditional meeting probabilities as far as Federal Reserve cuts go. And for this upcoming September, it's no longer 25 basis points, guys. It's now looking at 50 basis points. 50 basis points because of what's going on with the market and things are starting to get a little bit more hawkish, bearish. That's not good for, when it comes to jobs. Oscar, do you day trade? Oftentimes when it comes to meme coins, lately I haven't done much, but I do in occasion. But I don't know. I'm hoping to make money. I hope it's not wishful thinking. I'll tell you, man. We have to let all this flash crashes end, and then we can finally see the pump run that we are expecting eventually. The crypto market is ready. The crypto market is ready, guys. It's just the conditions, market conditions, that we just have to be waiting for them to ease. That's it. Crypto is extremely ready for us to send it, to have mass adoption and penetrate in different ecosystems in Web 2. Let everybody come in. Crypto.com just became the biggest USD exchange based on the numbers. We reported that on my video on Cronos, and that's good. But if you see the price is really down and then the numbers down and then the stock market down, people are gonna get a little fearful, and that's not really helping anybody. Anyone panicking today must be the new. I know, right? We're just looking ahead for ourselves and sharing with you guys the news that it is what it is. That's what's happened. Fed US rate. I'll find something here. But it is crazy, so much money wiped out today. A lot of money wiped out today in the stock market, and that really hit home into industries like us in the crypto space. Oh, we got a new post. That's crazy. Really good stuff right now when it comes to the spaces, with the markets, with the prices. As long as BTC continues that 60,000, we good. We have gone to 62,000, but we're still holding at 63, guys. There was a big drop today from $65,000 all the way to 62,600. So 3,000 gone just because with the news. So BTC is in a way holding pretty nicely compared to the S&P 500 earlier today. I think that's what a lot of people are looking into, different opportunities where you can see, oh, that's money that it's holding much better than stocks. Bitcoin broke all-time high and crypto is nowhere to be found or trending. Let's face it, meme coins will be unbelievable pumps and create millionaires to drive retail. It's just insane, right? Because for that to happen, we gotta be waiting. I mean, we're all expecting happening in October and November, just a few more months from now. It all can change really fast, guys, really, really fast. Still, it is my expectation. Today, the probability of a 50 basis point in September completely flipped. Bad employment numbers spooked the markets. Yep, the employment numbers is really what's hitting us home today, guys. Those employment numbers, not cutting rates, it's what the economy is taking it as a, we might have a recession, which in reality, based on what we heard at the FOMC meeting, doesn't look like we're doing too bad. Doesn't look like we're doing too bad. It's just, things happen on the daily and people start panicking really, really fast, and then millions are sold. Oscar, how much is your crypto depending on this election in your opinion? So our crypto, well, depends who's gonna be winning, that election. So we already know, we have talked about the different agendas they have or the different positions they have, and only one showed up at the Bitcoin conference, and that shows something, right? That tells you something, guys, that you're in a way looking ahead to pick a candidate. But I think right now, fam, it is taking some time for you guys to share that whatever happens, it is the law of the land. Not much that you and I can do, because these are things that we don't have any say. These are things that happen, and we have to continue waiting until they make a big change in the macro. And based on what I can tell you guys on the data shows the FOMC, that's what's gonna get us out. Without looking at the numbers, without looking at the CPI numbers, everybody's now telling us we're gonna get a 50 basis point. That we are basically confirming we're gonna get a cut, right? Without even seeing two CPI data, which means if those two CPI data do actually go lower, that's just absolutely confirmed. There's too much pressure for Jerome Powell not to cut it. It's a lot of pressure, guys. Plus, I know a lot of us, we want to see our meme coins do really well, You bought a dip this morning, Jasmy and shiba up $100 so far. Let's go. That's really nice, man. Now, what happens if they don't lower rates? We're gone. We cooked. PJ in the house. They have to. I've been countries rate. There's a bunch of countries who already cut the rates, which makes total sense. They did it. I mean, they know it was the right thing to do. CNBC Czech Republic cut rates 25 basis point, 4.5 down from 7%. Cautious further cuts. Bank of Poland cuts rates as well. Market expectations as well, looking ahead for more cuts. Yep. Those are the only super shaking this thing. Those are the only things that are gonna save us right now, guys. But corrections happen. Not much that we can do about it, fam. But I'll tell you, stay bullish, stay positive. There's nothing but when you have the funds to buy the dip, it's all gonna make sense at the end of the day, guys. Poland crooks. We're heading into a depression. Oh, that's even worse. Even if the cuts, it's the last save. You bought another bag of falling knives, you mean? Things are gonna get interesting. And guys, everything can change super fast. That's one thing that I'll tell you in the markets, it always comes. Election happens, better reading comes, they start cutting rates, and all that we have built on in the past couple of years is gonna give us another rally to much bigger heights. So stay on the lookout. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Just wanted to reach out and tell you that it's all gonna be fine. We're looking at our portfolio, it's down, but still holding, still present, and pushing content and news guys to you so you are informed, aware. So at the end, eventually we can make tons of money, tons of capital once everything comes back to normal. For us, normal is gonna be the bull market of 2025. Bull market of 2025. That's the deal. So let you go, fam. Appreciate everybody coming in, subscribers, members, moderators. Thank you all. Rest, relax. I'll still be here looking at things. Gotta continue with other stuff, and I'll be back in Texas pretty soon. Super cool to go back and start grinding now from the office. Blessings, everybody. You take care. Peace.